So I'm not entirely sure if Gearbox has messed up the loot drops again or anything, but it seems that with the newest update and with the newest event, the loot drops are not as they are supposed to be. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, there's a new event in game going on that pretty much increases the loot drop rate for certain legendaries from certain bosses, and this marks the 10-year anniversary for Borderlands, and it was a really nice event, especially since two of the drop rates are pretty damn useful. And I'm especially talking about the Katagawa and Pain and Terror encounters, which both have an increased chance to drop legendary class mods. And for those who don't know this, legendary class mods aren't really that easy to come by, especially compared to weapons, for example, which are very abundant, and this was the perfect event for players to get a perfect class mods for their current specs. Well, it seems that a lot of players are actually complaining right now that the event doesn't seem to work at all, or if it does, it's marginal at best. The increase in legendary drop rates, especially for the class mods, are marginal at best. Now, I did go in game and tested this around. I've farmed both Katagawa as well as Pain and Terror on Mayhem 3 at least 50 times each, both online and offline mode. It doesn't matter. It seems that it doesn't really work as it's supposed to, or the drop rates are just, not that great. So what is going on right now and how can you bypass this? I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a hotfix coming up later today or tomorrow that addresses this, but in the meantime, here are the really awesome workarounds that I have used, and they have definitely worked in my case. So yeah, go ahead and try them out. Maybe they work for you too. First of all, you need to make sure that you have the hotfix applied to your game as well, and if you're on the console version of the game, that should be really easy because at least for the PS4 I know there's a dedicated option for that. For the PC version of the game, try to turn off both the application as well as the Epic Games Launcher and then relaunch both of these and hopefully have the update applied to you. If you did have the update applied to you, you should see a pop-up that pretty much prompts you to go back into the main menu so that the hotfix gets applied, and this is going to be important, otherwise you might not see these options applied to your game. Now, I did this and it actually seemed to work. At first I went in, I farmed Katagawa again, and in about like 2 or 3 tries he started dropping legendary mods. But even in this case I found the legendary drop rate to be extremely low. For some reason it was like 1 in every 10 to 20 tries, and even that was really inconsistent, which is why I came to this guy over here, to Graveward in the Floating Tomb, and he actually got probably his loot tables mixed up because he literally drops class mods almost every other run. So I got like 5, 6, maybe even more class mods from this guy, and as you can see over here I have like 3 Deadeyes, I have a Cosmic Stalker, I just got the Bounty Hunter, a second one after my first one, a Red Fang, another Cosmic Stalker, and like a couple over here that are epic, and these can be used on some really cheesy builds that I have in my mind. But otherwise he has way better drop rates for class mods than literally anything else in the game, even compared to Katagawa or Pain and Terror in the new event. So go ahead, test this out, but before you do that, make sure that you have the hotfix applied, because it seems that he only works this way if the hotfix is applied to your game. And yes, he can even drop 3 to 4 legendaries, which is exactly how it was before these hotfixes to legendary drops were applied to the game. So yeah, let me know down below if this works for you. This is definitely something that worked for me. Otherwise, if there's any other way that you tested in the game and you saw it working, let me know down below as well. In the meantime, a thumbs up on this video would be super appreciated. Also subscribe and activate that notification bell, and I'm going to see you guys later.